Have we already been visited by aliens? Apparently, the planet Earth is home to some spectacular relics from bygone eras with constructions that seem to defy technological capabilities of their time, either because they are too big, too heavy, or too complex. Public interest in extraterrestrial speculations appear to have soared over the years, with credits to Stephen M. Geer, one of the world's leading authorities on the subject of UFOs, who advocated that information on UFOs and any object presumed to be of extraterrestrial origin be made public. Over the years, many facts have emerged that there might actually be life beyond Earth. Join us as we delve into the mystery of extraterrestrial beings, uncovering the possibility of alien existence on Earth. Greer, an outspoken ufologist, believed that the government had long withheld its familiarity with alien visitations from the people, and in an attempt to penetrate this spectrum of conspiracy, he published a lot of books to enlighten the general public on the hidden knowledge about the existence of aliens on Earth. According to Greer, decades ago, untold number of alien craft had been observed in Earth's airspace. They were able to reach extreme velocities with no visible means of lift or propulsion. Oumuamua happens to be the first confirmed object from another star to visit our solar system. This interstellar interloper appears to be a rocky, cigar-shaped object somewhat reddish in color. The object is said to be about 400 meters long and slightly elongated, perhaps 10 times as long as it is wide. You might be wondering where it derived its weird name. Well, it's named by its discoverers, meaning a messenger from afar arriving first. This first known interstellar object to visit Earth's solar system was discovered in October 2017 by scientists from the University of Hawaii. While the space object was initially classified as a comet, results from further observations revealed no signs of cometary activity after its slingshot past the sun at a blistering speed of 196,000 miles per hour. It was briefly classified as an asteroid until new measurements found it was accelerating slightly, a sign that depicts that it behaves more like a comet. However, the certainty of its interstellar origin comes from analysis showing that its orbit is almost impossible to achieve within our solar system. The space object has eluded scientists since it passed through the Earth in 2017, and it is now back in the limelight because of the mystery surrounding its origin. Oumuamua, the object, has been pitched as a lot of things, such as an alien spaceship, an exploit from a different galaxy, or just an ordinary rock. For years, people have been looking to the skies for evidence of alien life, but maybe they should have been looking at the bottom of the sea the whole time. Scientists have discovered 50 tiny spherical iron fragments from the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Avi Loeb, a physicist from Harvard University in the United States, claimed that the discovered items may be materials from an interstellar alien spaceship. Scientists claim that the tiny spheres were supposed to be composed of a metallic substance unmatched by any existing alloys in our solar system, and the objects could be the first time that humanity has found solid evidence of interstellar objects, suggesting the possible existence of aliens. According to experts, these spheres are perhaps the strongest contenders for being an alien artifact. If the claim is proven, it could become possible evidence of the existence of alien life and technology. Loeb and his team searched the ocean floor in boats, looking for the meteor and its fragments with the help of magnets. It was during the expedition that they stumbled on 50 spherules below a millimeter in size and weight. The size and precision of the items showed the possibility of alien technology. Analytical work is still going on within the spherules, with scientists trying to understand if the spherules are artificially made by aliens or if they could occur naturally. Even if they are found to be formed naturally, it would still give researchers an idea of the possibilities of these materials existing outside our solar system. And if, on the other hand, they are not able to find any explanation for these spherules being formed naturally, then it would be the first item found on Earth that demonstrates alien technology. This knowledge would fundamentally change humanity's understanding of the universe and where we stand. For years, this strange object has been at the heart of speculation around the world since its discovery. Could this object be proof of a visit by our alien counterpart? The discovery was made in 1961 by 3 rock shop owners in Eastern California on one winter morning. These 3 individuals set out on a hunt for geodes, and later that day, they brought the haul they gathered back to the shop and started slicing them open. They were baffled by what they encountered within the rock-like object, and the uncovered item became a discovery that has left archaeologists and scientists with many questions and speculations. What could it be so big that it left scientists puzzled with speculations? At the center of one of the geodes, they were expecting to find an array of sparkling crystals. They stumbled on something rather unusual. They saw a circular piece of what appeared to be white porcelain surrounding a shaft of metal. Initially, they all concluded that the objects were man-made until they consulted a geologist who presented them with another opinion. He stated that the surrounding rocks would have taken about 500,000 years to form, but despite the several analyses that have been carried out on the rocks, very little is still known about the initial physical inspections. Over 50 years after the discovery was made, it has become a subject of widespread speculation, with many questions left unanswered, such as whether it was a rock embedded 500,000 years ago with an electronic device left on Earth by alien visitors, or whether it was a remnant of a long-gone advanced civilization, and how could this technology end up in such a primeval mass? These questions, among others, are still left unanswered. After decades of speculations, a group of experts decided to close the case. They concluded that the Coso Artifact is simply a champion spark plug from the 1920s, potentially used in 20th century mining operations. However, the artifact still routinely shows up on the list of out-of-place artifacts as possible evidence of aliens on Earth. Stephen M. Greer said in a statement that the idea that aliens had frequented our planet had been circulating among ufologists for some time now. And since then, scientists have been on their toes in search of whatever evidence that might prove the existence of extraterrestrial beings on Earth. For a brief moment in September 2023, Mexico's Congress became the showroom for an uncommon spectacle, the likes of which do not appear in government proceedings. Jaime Mawson, a Mexican journalist, presented two tiny shriveled bodies that were said to have been discovered in a remote part of Peru in 2017 and were dated about 1,000 years ago. With oblong heads, 3-fingered hands each, and an early humanoid form, they are said to resemble the classic gray aliens common in extraterrestrial encounter claims. You would find it amusing to see alleged alien specimens taken seriously in the halls of legislation, but it undeniably stands as testament to scientists' enduring obsession with extraterrestrial beings. Records indicate that ancient warriors used asteroids to gain an edge in battle. However, there are speculations that aliens might not have built the ancient pyramids, and ancient humans apparently employed alien weaponry. Archaeological discoveries over the years are a testament to that. Researchers have discovered a 3,000-year-old arrowhead in Switzerland, and evidence from researchers reveal that this sable object was made of meteorite, proving that extraterrestrial weapons are no longer science fiction flicks. While tools comprised of space rocks have been discovered before, they are extremely rare to come by. According to archaeological researchers, this is the third meteor-based artifact to have been discovered in Central and Western Europe. The extraterrestrial projectile, which dates back to the Bronze Age between 800 and 900 BCE, was one of the arrowheads reportedly uncovered in the 19th century at the Morrigan archaeological site situated at the Lake of Biel by archaeologists. The weapon was subsequently put on display at the Bern Historical Museum in Switzerland, where its origins still remain a mystery. So how do we conclude that this mysterious archaeological find is indeed of extraterrestrial origin? The research team verified the missile's meteorological makeup as iron-nickel-aluminum alloy by examining it via electron microscopes, X-rays, and high-energy radiation. They concluded that the object was indeed intergalactic in origin when they cross-referenced the data they had on the object with known space rock samples. The Morrigan archaeological site is famously home to fragments of the largest meteor in Switzerland, the Twanberg meteor. Scientists initially suspected that this particular meteor provided the raw materials for the arrowhead until a chemical analysis report revealed that was not the case. Instead, scientists postulated, based on the chemical composition of the object, that the iron belonged to the Karlojarv meteorite, which fell on Earth in modern-day Estonia around 1500 BCE. This meteorite had splintered into debris fragments, which were used to fashion weapons of war and other artifacts during the Bronze Age, way before the art of iron melting was invented. Before the advent of the Iron Age, meteoric iron was used by ancient people to craft jewels, weaponry, and figurines in nearly every corner of the world. However, this latest find is significant as the space-age arrowhead is only one of 3 alien metal items to be discovered in Central Europe. The 2 other items were bracelets and an axe head allegedly found in modern Poland. On the subject of proving that ancient Europeans had more advanced weaponry, much advanced that we once thought, this Estonian meteor's iron discovery in Switzerland might support the existence of a trade route that spanned the continent during the period. Inhabitants at the time possibly used this network to exchange goods like amber as gemstones, silex stones for tool production, and of course iron meteorites were not left out. Today, scientists hope to analyze other archaeological collections and attempt to identify how many artifacts are comprised of the same iron of extraterrestrial origin. Scientists have discovered a human head with a gold mask alongside a treasure trove of artifacts in Sangsudu, a Bronze Age site in central Sichuan province, China. This discovery has generated debate among scientists about whether aliens once visited China thousands of years ago. The Sangsudu site dates from 2800 to 1100 BC and is on UNESCO's list of tentative World Heritage Sites. The site was discovered in the 1980s and 1990s. The gold mask, possibly worn by a priest, along with more than 500 artifacts, have become the talk of China since the news broke out. The mask is similar to previous discoveries of human statues. However, the inhuman foreign features of the find have triggered speculations that they may belong to a race of aliens. Some speculated that the bronze face mask had more similarities with characters from the film Avatar than with Chinese people. Does that mean that Sangsudu belonged to an alien civilization? However, some just asked if perhaps the findings come from another civilization, such as the ones in the Middle East. But Wang Wei, the director of the Institute of Archaeology at the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, was quick to debunk the alien theories about the said artifact. He stated that there is no chance that the Sangsudu belongs to an alien civilization. He added that the wide-eyed mask looks exaggerated because the makers probably wanted to emulate the look of deities. Hence, they should not be interpreted as the look of everyday people. Experts believe the area was once inhabited by the Shu, an ancient Chinese civilization. It is fun to talk about whether aliens have existed on Earth. Even if we don't have proof of extraterrestrial visitors, we do have proof that pursuing alien life makes everyday Earth life more interesting. What discovery did you find most amusing? The first spaceship to ever been discovered? The spaceship fragments that were found on the ocean floors? The mysterious Coso artifacts? Mummified bodies of aliens? The 3,000-year-old meteorite arrowhead, or the human head with gold mask? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.